Hi guys, Cindy here. Okay, it's nail day. I've already kind of prepped my nails. Here's this one. Yeah, one little injured one. I have got the old nails off. Over the week, I lost two. This one here, the thumb, I did not put it on good, and it had stuff sticking out, and I started digging at it, and it had lifting, so I just pulled that thing off around Thursday. And then this finger here, I was getting in the icebox to get me some drink at work, and I hit something high, and it kind of hurt a little bit, but the nail popped off, so I had to go around ghetto all day long with two missing nails. And then I went to Sam's and everything with two missing nails. But anyway, we got them off. This nail is a little bit injured because I used the Goldilocks to try to take them off, and I typically don't. I thought that was kind of a safety bit, but it is a little, nicked me a little bit. Like right there, it's nicked, and it seemed like it took a little bit off the top here. So I put on my primer. And let's see what I do for the primer. This one, it's just something I picked up at Wish. I put on a base coat from this Gershom. I'm just trying to use stuff that I already have. And I had some Builder in the Bottle that I had picked up off Wish. It's Yogi. And so I did put a base coat of that just to kind of strengthen my fingers a little bit. So we are going to use the Gel X Vivid again. And I picked out black. Typically, I do not wear black nails, but since I thought these were kind of see-through and I could put another pattern on top, and so we'd give it a try. Alrighty? So, let's get going. I'm just going to use polygel to stick them on. Hopefully that'll do okay. Someone said you could use base coat. I don't have much base coat, so I don't want to use my base coat. I got plenty of top coat, but I don't know if that'll work or not. So we're just going to stick them on with, I think I got plenty of clear. If not, I've got some pink. Maybe I'll use Cover Pink. I think I used clear last time. Well, I'm going to use pink. When the clear sticks out the top, I don't like the way it looks. So we're going to use Cover Pink. I got me a little paintbrush. I got some better brushes too, but I'm kind of, I just use what I've got until they wear out. So let's move this down here so you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit. Okay. And I gotta be careful not to be getting a lot of stuff on my things. I'm just trying to clean them off now. Okay, so. Oh, and this here's a napkin holder I found. I have no idea whether the LED will work through that clear or not, but I'm going to use the top part, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just putting a little bit on the nail. It should be okay without putting any on my natural nail too, because I've got that gel on it, and all I did was, I haven't used alcohol or anything. All I did was, I guess we can put a little bit on there. I just cooked it. I did not put alcohol on it. So, stick it on here. So I'm going to stick it up close. Of course, this is a 30-second lamp, I think. So I can take it off before the 30 seconds. But if I don't, I'm trying to use just a little bit. Because the more you use, the more you got to fall off. I used to use a whole lot, and that was a pain. So it's definitely on there. Of course, we're going to do a full cook too when we're done. Oh, and I already etched my nails. So here's this one little black one. And it's going to be cut down in a little bit. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do coffin again or have them pointy. So I'm trying to keep this behind the light. Oh yeah, but I used to use a lot on these, and then I would just have it real stuck up, real thick, and sticking out from my nail, and there'd be a whole lot sticking on the underside. I did not like that. That was kind of a pain. I'm putting a little bit on my nail. Probably it's not necessary, but it's not going to hurt. Okay. Just stick that up there. I need to try to just do the 10 seconds, but it's just so tempting to do the whole 30 seconds. And I didn't like it. One of them kind of stuck up at the top. I didn't like that. Like it was. Okay. The next one. I started off just doing the poly gel. That's how I've got all this poly gel. I didn't even, it took me a long time to even kind of do the tips, the gel tips first, because you know the Apres was kind of expensive. I didn't want to do that, and I found a few knockoffs, some of them off Amazon. I don't even know if you can still find them. And so I started doing that with just my own thing with the trying to use builder gel and stuff. I don't think I like plain builder gel. It seems like it takes longer to cook, and I'm not sure if it just took forever, and a lot of times I thought it wasn't working, and I think it's because I was using that not poly gel, builder gel. In fact, I thought I had an open container, but I must have got frustrated and threw it away or something. Because after stuff starts leaking and stuff, I just chuck it. I got a whole bunch of sticky stuff in my drawer, and I try to get it cleaned off because stuff leaked. There's a little bit here on the side here. I'll have to try to clean that up after they've set for a whole minute. So, but like on the builder gel, I would try like to be like for, a whole minute, and it just would not stay on. It was so frustrating. It's just, I didn't really know what I was doing, and it was just so that I don't like doing that. The poly gel. And then I discovered that poly gel looked okay, but then I was doing way too much poly gel. So, yeah. Kind of have to get your little routine down. Even though my nails are weak, they ain't nothing compared to what they was when I was going to the salon. Those was awful back then. I hope everyone had you a good week. Should I do this one? This one's one I kind of got, and this is one that was, and now this one now that I'm doing now, it stayed on all week long, but it was kind of lifted on me at the bottom because I didn't do it good. It's harder doing it on yourself. Okay. So that's the way they look so far. You know, I'm thinking I can redeem these with some fulls. Typically, I would not wear black. I'm like pink and stuff like this. Here's the insides of them. This in here is a little bit long, but that's okay. It's not too bad. And it's real thin. Sometimes they'd be thick and goofed over your nail. It'd be a mess. And this one here is kind of short, but that's okay. I've had it extra short. I don't like it when it's extra short. So, and like it doesn't cover the whole tip. For whatever I've done has caused it not to cover the whole tip. I don't like it when I do that. Okay. There's the thumb. But oh yeah, I was using a whole bunch. I would like use, you know, a whole big line of poly gel. Took me a while to figure out. But they stayed on all week. But then they would, you know, and I would just file and file and file and file and file. Try to get them filed down. This way, if you just using this little paintbrush and trying to do it, I don't have that much filing when I'm done. And a lot of times, Monday or Tuesday or whatever, I would get home and I'd pull out the file and try to file it down. I don't have to do that when I do it this way. Okay, so now I'm doing my thumb. Just put that on. I didn't like that white sticking out from the bottom. Looks like there might be a little pink sticking out from here, but that's okay. At least my hand's pink, or pinkish. So, next to the other hand. Okay. I think I got too much on my little brush for this teeny tiny finger. Okay. Hold that down. And some of them, I did see some air bubbles. I hope I don't have any of these now. With the darker colors, it's harder to see, but it doesn't matter, clear or colored. It's hard to deal with. Okay, the next one. This one here, anyway, it'll be fine. It looks like it didn't go all the way up, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just such a thin layer I did. But even with it thinner, it still takes me a while to get them off. Probably because I put so many layers of that gel on top. You know, I put the glitter gel on last week. There's a little sticking out I'm going to have to clean up, but that's okay. We learned our lesson about using the alcohol. That was a mess. They didn't stay on good at all when I did that. Uh-uh. There we go. So, my granddaughters are doing homeschool with their mommy. Their mommy's not too excited about it. Of course, she does get the unemployment, and I'm thankful she did get the extra $600 a week. They never done anything like that from us when we was on unemployment, which I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful that she's getting it. I'm glad everyone's getting it. I'm still working, which is fine. I'm not regretting working because my job, they don't lay us off. There's some union production employees, they would get called back at the office. We just get fired. We don't get called back. Even if they have a layoff, we're just fired. Okay. That's the way they look so far. Be careful, I don't want to pull too hard. These have only been on 30 seconds. And plus they need to be on a little bit longer because this color is kind of dark. It's not like the clear. And I'm going to plug in the big lamp before as soon as I'm done doing these flash cures. I think that's the reason my nail popped off. One of this right hand thumb, he fell off, he came off even just that day because my husband was pressuring me to go someplace and I did not use the big lamp, and I think that's why it popped off. It didn't get cooked good enough. But we will get it taken care of. Now this one here is the one that popped off on me, but I hit it pretty hard, and it kind of hurt a little bit hitting, but it was, then I had to find that nail because I didn't want someone else biting it and being all grossed out. Have to try to get it all the way to the bottom. Okay, now one more nail. The thumb. I don't know if anyone's into Jeffree Star makeup, but that Conspiracy palette came back. It came, Morphe's got it. I ordered off Morphe. I've got a couple of orders coming from Morphe, but they're taking a long time to get to us. They say because they're taking all these precautions and stuff. I bet they just don't have as many employees working. I mean, what kind of precaution? Kind of like precautions could there be? And then it came on the Beautylish site too. But I got it from Morphe because they sent the notice first. I'm getting polygel on the top of these, but that's okay. I file them anyway to. Okay, let's switch lamps. I'm going to stick these in a good 60 seconds. I'm just going to stick both hands at the same time. That way, because I can like separate my fingers and they all should be hitting the light. I don't have anything covered. Yep. Just 30 more seconds. Actually, just 24. And I hope I don't have any air bubbles. We'll see. I did one finger when I was filing off today. I did have some air bubbles in, I noticed. I mean, it was big enough that there was a big air pocket. It wasn't just a little bubble. So, let's look at these. So, I don't know if they're going to if we need to do another one or not. But they'll be getting, by the time we're done, they'll be under that lamp more. So, let's do 30 more seconds just to be safe. We'll do 30, okay? Not a whole 60, just 30. Just to be safe. Because we want them to stick. We don't want them coming off. Alrighty, that should be good. Now let's plug in our drill. Let's kind of file the, I'm going to wipe off this brush a little bit. Okay, with alcohol. Then, scratch. And I just take little paper towels and I cut up little squares. I have bought squares before, and those are kind of a pain. They're expensive and the pain are rare, and absolutely, and I may have said this in some past videos, but do not buy those little pads off Wish. I did that. That was a big waste. So I'm going to try to get the cuticle area with something gentle. We'll start off with just the sanding band. Something gentle. Must not have. Okay, what have we done? So the time. On. Well, I don't know what I've done. Let's swap. See if this makes any difference. Wasn't that a... Okay, well, we'll get this figured out. On, off, motor. Yeah. Well, I just used it earlier. So we can figure this out. I do have another drill. Not suitable for removing let's see. There we go. I don't know what I did. But it's a little wish drill. It's not absolutely not suitable for removing nails, but it can like do a little bit of manicure stuff around your cuticles, and I don't even think it's suitable for roughing up the top of these things, roughing up the inside of them, to be honest. I mean, I guess if you're desperate, do it long enough. So all I'm doing is just trying to get out of the cuticle area and then kind of file the top of it a little bit, because we're going to do some foils. On the Eternal Beige, I have, like, with the file, kind of nicked them, so hopefully I don't do that on these any. But fortunately, I wore them so short it wasn't that big of a deal. There is a little bit of polygel over on my finger, trying to get that off. But this is pretty gentle. And I don't have the thing going very high either. This one's got a lot sticking out the side. There we go. But I don't know if it was this sanding band I was using or a stronger one that I kind of nicked the top side, and it would have been upsetting if I'd wanted them long. And that was, I think, the almonds, the Eternal Beige almond, or he calls them almond, but I think they're more stiletto. Okay. This one here did not go all the way down, but that's, I don't think you're supposed to go not all the way down anyway, but I typically like them to go down. Okay, so let's get the top of these others a little bit. I'm probably going to take another bit too and get around the cuticle, especially these ones that I've got this stuff. Got a little bit. Yes, I do think I like the pink underneath a whole lot better, because when it kind of sticks out, it's sort of your flesh color versus that white. I did not like that. That's the reason I started picking at that one, because it was white, or I think it was probably clear, but it just didn't seem clear. It seemed kind of a whitish color. I did have some white polygel, but I threw that stuff away today. The one time I actually tried to use that stuff, it didn't want to cook, and that was before I realized about being opaque and all that other stuff, and so I did not want to have to deal with it. You know, this has got some. I'm gonna think I can take probably the pink rocket and try to get some more of this out. Okay, so we've done about all we can do with that. We need something a little stronger. Oh, I got a pink rocket. We will just try to use the corners. Try not to injure our nails. This one here. Try to keep it out. And I have doing this, nick the bottom part of the nail like if there was a gap or something. So I'm trying to get it just on my skin. And no, it doesn't hurt. These here, they don't hurt when they hit you. It's not like the medicals. And I got to sit them at once. Those was awful. Those really hurt when they hit you. Because it wasn't a safety band, it was sharp at the top. And that Goldilocks from the Max, that's what I got myself on here. And it's got a pointy end, and I figured it kind of looked a little safety to me, but it really wasn't. Because it nicked me good. It kind of seeped out the side a little bit. But that's okay. Live and learn. Even I'm sure a lot of people still have seepage. I see a whole lot of people that's a whole lot better than me at it have seepage. See what about this one? Let's look at this one. Okay, it looks okay. It looked like it had not sealed real good, but hopefully it did. If it didn't, that's okay. We'll just... Typically, I don't feel like doing it through the week. I'm just tired. I have to have... The older you get, the more sleep you have. I get up at 4. No, I get up at 3. And then I leave for work by about 7:30. I get up and read the Bible and read Christian books. Right now I'm reading a book. Something about the strong man. It's about spiritual warfare and opening doors and to the enemy and things like that. And I've read it before. I'm just rereading it. And then I do Bible reading. And the Bible reading, I have an app that I wrote called Mobile Sword 3D. And you can get it on the app stores. And I will let it random pick me a chapter that I read every day. I used to just read straight through. And I might again someday. And if I got plenty of hard copy Bibles. If I don't, I can still use my app. Because if I wanted to. Okay. I'm just using a dry paper towel. I'm trying not to get any alcohol or anything on there. Okay, now let's decide what we're going to do. Should we wear them coffin or should we cut them? I wish I could wear them this long, but there is no typing with this. So that's not happening. What about, I left out my little snippers. I've got some scissors I could use, and I ordered me another pair of scissors. But they're probably going to fall apart from Wish. Let me go get the scissors, because I kind of mess up a lot with the clippers. Hold on a second. They're just right behind this door. I found them. I'm thinking I'll do a better job trying to cut them with the scissors than the clippers. Last week on the clippers, I kind of goof up. So, this nail is going to be extra short anyway, so we'll... Okay, there's that one. Try to do the other hand. Try to get that. Okay, not that great, but okay. Anyway, it's okay. Now, I kind of felt weird last week having a coffin except the pinkies. So I'm going to just try to cut a little bit of these off. There's that one. Do this one here. Just try to do just a little bit. And then I can try to file them down. Uh-oh. Okay. This is where they're looking so far. Okay. Sometimes I would cut them off first, but then it's hard for me to put them on my fingers because they're so short. And I thought that they had some, I thought that they had short, and they just might have been out when I ordered mine, because these were medium. I'm just gonna, we'll worry about filing them even. There we go. I'm gonna have a bunch of little tiny pieces to pick up. Some of them doesn't have to be as short, but we'd still want it a little bit short. We kind of want it to match a little bit. I did not take off that much. I'm sure there'll be plenty of filing going on through the week, through the weekend. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get a couple of these pieces up. And then take one of our files. I got plenty of files. I'll move it more. And this is what they look like right now. Okay. Okay. Let's try to file these down. It'll be a little bit pointy. Well, I probably ought to compare before I do that, because then if you file first and then compare, then you got to cut and file more. We don't want that. It's kind of a wasted effort. Okay. And I'm sure I'll be filing more even after I get the decorations on them. Okay, so these are my thumbs. They're not as good as if I didn't have to file them, but that's okay. These look about the same length. We just have to get them kind of look alike. File them down. Let's see. That's what these two look like. So, let's see, how's this one going? They're kind of close. The only way to make them exact is to not cut them, and that's not going to work for me. These files are just cheapo files I got from Wish. They say they are washable and disinfectable. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Okay. That's what these look like. That's these middle fingers. Let's look at this one. They're pretty much the same size. I am going to probably get the base colors, the pinks and the white, but right now I've still got the 1, 2, 3 goes. I need to use some of those. I need to maybe, use up some of the supplies I've got before I start buying a bunch of other stuff. Okay, this is these fingers. They're okay. Now, the pinkies don't have to be exact, although they're not that much difference, because this one, I always keep him a little shorter. For now, anyway. One of these days, they'll be all grown out, and I won't have to do that. Okay, so that's what these look like. I mean, let me get the cleaned up just a little bit more. Then we're going to pick out what foil we want. I might do glitter, but I do like glitter. But we always do glitter. If we decide we don't like the way it looks plain, I guess I can put glitter on top. It's pretty clear. It's just gel. It would be that same stuff I used before. Although, if I think I want it, I ought to do it first. That way the foil and stuff can cover it. There's another one too. Okay, all enough filing. Y'all are getting bored. I'm sorry. Okay, let's swap out cords and put this dude in here. And then we will do a thin little layer of glitter. Okay, that sounds good? Yes, that sounds good. And then we'll put the foil. And I got some new foil and I got some old foil. And I got some stuff that I think will look good. Why don't we pick out the foil first? Okay, I've got this just black. Would be like black lace or something. It'd be kind of black on black. I don't know if that's going to show up. So I thought it would, but I don't know. Then I've got this kind of green. I wanted to use this a while back and never did. That would be pretty. Kind of white and green on top of the black. Okay. And then, or I've used this before with like different colors, or I've got some pink and dots on the black, and that might look better on a different color. Or this here, some foil. I've got a few things of white. This is some white and daisy. I just now noticed this. This is some kind of a white something or other. I like this. I'm sure I got this off Wish. Some white and flowers. And this here is just plain white. And then they've got some black, which we don't want black. So we're going to do something with white and flowers. How about these white and daisy? How is that going to look? I think that'll look good. There's the plain white. Those are kind of the big patterns. For as short as my nails are, or for as short as I keep them, which I know that people don't think they're short, but I think that big patterns don't look as good on little nails. They look better on kind of long nails. Look at these vivid colors. I got some brown and some pink and purple. I thought I might have some green that I could use those flowers with. Those might look good on the brown. Or not purple or pink. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little thing of glitter. Just a little bit. It doesn't really matter because it doesn't have enough color to it to actually do anything. So just anything we pick will be just fine. And I pulled out the green that I had like this. I thought, boy, I just did not remember that being that thick. But even the green that I had was super thick. I'm using the teal. But like I said, it doesn't matter. Because you can't hardly see it. This is just going to be just for some sparkle underneath the foil. And the reason I don't want, like I said, the reason I don't want to do it on top of the foil. Because the foil and stuff, that will... that will help smooth out any bumpy spots. This one feels kind of funny. I hope it's not going to come off on me. Let's see. On the inside it looks fine, but it's feeling kind of funny when I'm painting it. So there's possible there's air bubbles in there, and I just can't see them because it is pretty dark. And then this kind of left a little white haze on it, that alcohol did. But it seems to be coming off when I paint this gel on it. So that's okay. I'm just going to cook both hands at the same time. Alright. And this here is this Sorry Land that I got from, is that Upside Down yet? That I had got from Wish. I don't like it okay. It's a little bit thick, but I guess it's supposed to be. Because it was new. I mean, I hadn't had it that long. There we go. Just a thin coat of gel glitter. Okay. Put the lid on that. I don't want the big chunks at the tip because I'm probably going to be filing that down. I want the big chunks in the closer to my bed. Uh-oh. So, this is what it looks like now before I stick them in the lamp. And I'm going to stick it in for 60 seconds. And I'm just going to do both hands at the same time. So I think that's fine. I'm not touching any of them. This way, get them both done at the same time. I ordered me a new drill, I told you that, and it still hadn't come in. And so I was checking my Wish account, and it's kind of late, so I'm going to have to send a message about that, because I don't remember what I paid for it, probably close to $20, but I think I paid like $10 shipping too. So I don't like that. Not the lamp, the drill. I haven't ordered the lamp yet. It's still sticking in my inbox. The drill is what I want a backup of, because, you know, we've got plenty of lamps. Some of them maybe not that whippy, but we still have plenty of lamps. Okay, it's almost done. Alrighty. Okay. So, this is what it looks like after it's cooked. Now, let's do our get our maxi glue. So, out. Now, this one I do not do all at once. What did we decide we was going to do? Oh, the black and white. These are pretty just on themselves. Should we just go by itself? How about we do some nails? We'll leave some, we'll do some nails. We'll just do the thumbs and the middle finger, because they are pretty. Just by itself. So we'll put a flower on the ring finger and the thumb. Okay. We'll do the 2 ring fingers, then we'll do the 2 thumbs. And this does have to cook for a minute. That way we'll get the other nails cooked in there too, some more. So I'm cooking these for the 1 minute. And then we will put the foil on. And we have to decide We can do those daisies with the green flowers or the white. I don't know that the green's going to show up real well on this black, because it's got a lot of black on there. That would probably show up better on the something else. Oh, can you see my makeup? I did a video this morning with it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think it still looks, the colors still look bright and everything. I told my husband, well, I can do one pink eye and one green eye. And he says, well, people for sure stay 6 feet away from you if you do that. Because they'll think you're crazy. Okay. So, okay, I've decided. I do like this one here. But I don't know if it's going to show up. It is awful cute, though. I'm going to do it. We'll just take our chances. But since we're just doing 2 fingers, it's okay. And some people use a little stick. I don't know. Stick might definitely be better, but I don't have one. So I don't use one. I don't know. I don't know. I think that looks like crap. I think I'm just gonna take that glue off. I'm gonna file it off. It looks bad. I think that'll look pretty better just with top coat. So let's file that off. It's just take a second. I've done it before. And then we'll put top coat and we'll call it done. I thought it would be pretty. I thought wrong. You know, last week I was kind of disappointed in the way it looked too. I'm just getting the glue off of it. And that pattern off of it. That looks terrible. That's really good. I'm just trying to get that. That looks like crap. That looks awful. I'm going to take the whole thing off. I'm not taking the nail off. I'm taking that glitter off. I'm going to re-glitter it. Seems like last time I don't know if we did the glitter on top or what. I don't know what we did. But this looks worse than last time. I did have someone at work compliment me. Typically they don't compliment me. Especially right now, everyone's kind of, you know, they're worried about, they think they're going to get the virus or something. Anyway. Let's see if we can get this off. Anyway, lessons learned. It might have looked better if I hadn't put the glitter first. I don't know. And it could just be that not much is going to show up on this black. So we're just going to do the black with just glitter. At least now you know. We're going to get this glue, and that glue probably, I'm going to get the glue off this finger too. That was a mistake. There's not as much. I don't know if I have to undo the glitter on this one. So, put another bit on. So you guys don't have to do that. It just didn't show up. It just. And then I didn't want that glue on top of the glitter. Okay, it's coming off now. This is 2 weeks that we tried to put foil on these Vivid, and I hadn't thought they looked good. There we go. Got all that off. Doggone it. Okay, we're going to do the foil, not the foil, the glitter just on those 2 nails that we got it off of. Okay. Where is it? Of course, it doesn't matter which color we use because there's not that much. This is the turquoise. It is pretty. Can't really see much turquoise, but it is pretty. So we're just going to do these 2 nails again. Just putting a little glitter. I'm a glitter girl. I like glitter. Okay, this has got something. Anyway, we'll try this again with something else. I like those foils. We will be using them, just not maybe on the colors, not on the vivid colors, because this is the second time. Plug it in. Plug it in. Okay. Let's say 120. We're not going to do that. We're going to do 60 seconds. And then we'll do a top coat, and then we'll be done. The top coat I've got, it might be a mistake too. It's the Gershon top coat. It's real thick. I don't like it. But on top of this glitter, that might be a good thing because, you know, to help it smooth it out. But typically, if I'm not, you know, I didn't like it when I used it. I thought it was too thick. But it'll probably be okay. Anyway, if you've used your foils on these tips, let me know how it looked on you guys and how you liked it. Okay, it's almost done. 15 more seconds. 13. 10. Okay, alrighty. Now then, let's do our top coat. And I think we only have to do 30 seconds for these. And I'm going to do each hand separate. It is coming out thick. I don't like it thick. Well, I don't have to worry about matching my nails this week because I think this transparent black will go with about everything. Anything. I'll probably do 30 seconds. And then, after I think I'm done, I'll do them both together 30 seconds. Okay, get that out of the way. Put it on 30 seconds. Let that cook. I hope it'll be nice and smooth for me. This is what the hand looks like right now. And that's what it's going to look like after the top coat too. I hope I don't have to keep filing too much when I start typing. Because I do want to work on something on my computer this afternoon. For sure tomorrow after church. Let's see. Have you ever wondered, is YouTube just keep buying this space? You know, because we just put these videos on and they stay on and on and on. Maybe when they get rid of accounts, they free up space that way for like copyright violations or something. Alrighty. Okay. 30 more seconds. And then I'll do them both 30 seconds. So here's this one here. Here's the way they look. And remember that I trimmed them down myself. And this is the inside. One of the nails looks like there's some seeping off the top, but it's real flat. It's not like going outside my finger. So here's this one, and here's the underside. And let's do them both together. 30 more seconds. Get that good, especially since it was so thick. And especially since it's kind of dark, give it plenty of chance to get good and cooked. Alrighty, so let's do the alcohol on the top coat. It's not as smooth as I would like, but that's okay. I'm not going to put another top coat on. Last week what I did, it seems like I filed a lot of it off and then did a top coat and it was a little bit smoother. I'm going to have to file that. That was that one that I took the gel off from. Okay, so here you go. I'm going to try to take a picture for my thumbnail, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and be sure and like and subscribe. Oh, it didn't finish, did it? Is it finished now?